After breaking up with Irina, Andrei completely lost his taste for life. He almost stopped seeing his friends and abandoned all his few hobbies. After work, he usually took a couple of bottles of beer, which had been stronger lately, and surfed the internet until late at night. Then he went to bed and couldn't sleep for a long time, chasing the same thoughts in circles. I got up in the morning, went to a boring job, went to the store in the evening, and everything was repeated. On Friday, I usually bought a bottle of vodka and beer. I got drunk, fell into a drunken sleep, woke up in the morning with a heavy head, drank beer, lay around until the evening, were stuck on the internet again, went back to the store in the evening, and the story repeated itself. By Sunday evening, he usually got back to normal, and on Monday everything started all over again. Sometimes I met with the few remaining friends, and it helped me get out of the prolonged apathy for a while, but then it came back with renewed vigor. I tried to get to know each other and go on dates, but it usually didn't go beyond a couple of meetings. I just didn't have the strength to build any new relationships. That Friday evening, Andrei had already drunk his first glass of vodka mixed with juice to make it less disgusting, and was watching another stupid video when the phone rang. He looked at the phone screen and a faint smile appeared on his face. Margot called. A neighbor and an old acquaintance who, for some unknown reason, continued to stubbornly maintain a relationship with him. "Hello? Are you at home? I'm coming in now, it happened to me." She used to say that all the time. And it doesn't matter what exactly happened to her, she bought new shoes or had a fight with a guy. "Are you smoking in your room again? Everything stinks again. You need a normal woman, she would have arranged for you. Light hugs and a kiss on the cheek. Are you drinking? Pour it for me too, it happened to me." And she had a new romance, and this time it was definitely serious. However, as always. And he's exactly the one she needs and has been waiting for all her life. After the last couple of her relationships and breakups, Andrei already listened skeptically and just nodded his head, sipping from a glass. Anyway, it's time for you to find someone, too. Otherwise, you're sitting in your hole, pining for your beloved. Don't argue, I can see that. Tomorrow we have a date together, and on Sunday you went to the bar with us. Olga and Sasha will be there. We'll call someone else, we'll find you a woman, don't worry. That's it, I won't do it anymore, I'm off. Left alone, Andrei lit a cigarette in the kitchen again, finished another glass and thought that it was not such a bad idea. You definitely need to go somewhere, just relax. And now you just need to finish this bottle and just fall asleep. Andrei woke up to the sound of his own heart pounding, which was accompanied by pain in his head. It was already late afternoon. He staggered into the kitchen, lit a cigarette, and took out a bottle of beer he'd saved. The beer made me feel a little better. We need to do something before the evening, do some cleaning, maybe throw out the bottles, wipe the dust, and buy vodka again in the evening. When the business was done and there was already a bottle of cheap whiskey in the fridge, the phone rang. "Hello? Are you at home? I'm coming in now, it happened to me." It seems that Andrei already understood from her voice what had happened. And I was not mistaken. Margot's new lover canceled the date and said they shouldn't see each other anymore. I was on my way to the store to buy something for a date. I almost threw the steering wheel. I could barely stop myself. They had already drunk more than half of the bottle. Margot had almost calmed down and was just lying on Andrei's shoulder. And he stroked her hair. Then he wrapped his arms around her waist, brushed back a strand of hair, and kissed her neck. I woke up to the already familiar pounding in my head, which this time muffled the pounding of my heart. There was still some whiskey left in the bottle, from which he immediately took a small sip. He grimaced and immediately made a second one. Not remembering the end of the evening became a habit, and the habit developed exactly according to the pamphlet on the dangers of drunkenness. Although he drank less than usual yesterday, I think I started kissing her. Andre went out on the balcony and lit a cigarette. He took another sip. He started pestering her, but she got offended and left. I don't remember shit. He turned the phone over in his hand. I found Margot in my contacts and pressed the call. The subscriber's device is turned off or located. I didn't listen to the rest and dropped it. A few more attempts, but the subscriber did not appear on the network. Andre took a shower and cleaned himself up a bit. I looked at my wrinkled face in the mirror and decided that it would do. He left the apartment, went up to the top floor and rang Margot's doorbell. Mom opened the door. Andrew. All Saturday morning, Margot flitted around the apartment and prepared for a date. And then she said that she had absolutely nothing to wear, took her car keys and went to the store. And then we got a call. They said she lost control, flew to the side of the road and crashed into a pole sideways, just where she was sitting. Margot's mom was just sobbing softly, hiding her face in her hands, and Andre just listened, not yet fully understanding what had happened. She died. And then it went dark in his eyes and a prickly chill ran down the back of his neck when he realized. I was on my way to the store to buy something for a date. I almost threw the steering wheel. I could barely stop. So I couldn't. And then? What was that? Have you started hallucinating yet? Or was it just a dream? Psychosis? I don't drink that much. The squirrel. So it's the other way around, when you stop abruptly, but I didn't stop. Means. Then from where? Andre felt that panic was already slowly enveloping him and knew only one remedy. The funds remained at the bottom of the bottle, so it was necessary to go to the store urgently. After drinking almost half of the bottle, Andre had already given up and did not try to understand what was going on. I was just drinking, flipping through Margot's photos in contact, reading the correspondence, trying to call a few more times, drinking more. Infernal music. It's the devil's dance time at the devil's feast. But where did she come from under the water? We need to surface urgently. Andre kicked off from the bottom, and I woke up. The ringing of the phone right above my ear turned out to be hellish music. Barely opening his eyes, Andre swiped his finger across the accept call screen. He held the phone to his ear, read the caller's name out of the corner of his eye, and a faint smile appeared on his face. And then a cold, sticky sweat broke out all over his body and it seemed that the world was collapsing into the abyss, dragging Andre with it. Hello? Are you at home? I'm coming in now, it happened to me.